Today's just a light day, doing some wrist work, so thought I'd film that. This exercise is just basically something I saw Gigi and Daniel Strauss doing in their video, but instead of using a gi, I'm using a 2-inch rope, just kind of taking a little baby kettlebell. I think this is 33 pounds, and just kind of working that movement, because your wrist, it's not always going to be perfectly straight. You need to have that strength to be able to bring your wrist back up to flat. So maybe a good stretch in there. Warmed up a little bit. That's it for that one. Next up is some pronation, supination work. So very lightweight. This is half a kilo on the end of this shoulder rock. It's the travel one. So it has just half of the shoulder rock, but it's still pretty long. So you really have to go light, or I do anyway. This is not ego lifting whatsoever. This is do what feels right. And if it feels right to drop the weight, drop the weight. You have to be able to control it. You start swinging it too fast, and that's when you're going to sprain or strain something. So if you can't control it, it's too much weight. Even this is challenging. This is something my baseball coach, when I was a little kid, maybe 11 years old, had me do with a baseball bat to try to build my wrist strength. So you just take it and bring it out in front of you. Work that. This is only a half kilo plate, and it still feels pretty heavy with the length of this thing. And then you switch, bring it to the rear. That definitely feels easier, but the important thing is to control the weight. Don't move your upper body. Make your wrist, forearm, your hand do the work. Don't use momentum from making this thing a pendulum. You're not swinging it. All that's doing is proving that gravity works. This is all about rolling strength. Switch to the other side. Again, don't worry about how much weight you're doing. This is not an ego lift. This is strengthening your tendons, ligaments, and building a little muscle. I remember discovering this in the junior high weight room, and in high school I thought I was hot stuff because I could do the whole stack, but my form was probably terrible and I was using my upper body. So you just lighten the weight. This is only 10 pounds, but it will hit pretty hard. So I do it each way. So the resistance is with my hand going forward and with my hand going backward. I like the cable machine piece of it because then it's not just a flat raise and that becomes the limiting factor. So you could do this for multiple reps. So this is just the Iron Mind version. This is twist your wrist. So instead of a bar, it's more like opening a jar of pickles or something. But again, I like working different angles. Hits differently than the bar does. So why not try it? See if you like it. Again, I mainly bought it because I don't like just hitting things one direction or one way. So it's really harder this way. But again, that's the whole point. If it was easy, they wouldn't call it working out, they'd just call it out or having fun. This is a place of work, as Zach he would say. Whew. So one of the last things I'll do is wrist curls. Not really done that before, so this is an experiment. I decided to do 210s instead of 125 because shorter diameter means less leverage, means less pressure to fold my wrist. So I'm hoping that is the case. Key to this movement is you are not serving somebody a pizza, so you want to keep your wrist flat and straight. You're not cleaning it like this. Oh yeah, that's hard. Yeah. I don't know how Adam Glass and people like Zach Mullins, those guys all do that with even heavier plates. And Adam, I think, is working on 55 or something. I don't know. Something ridiculous. He's obviously one of the best in the world at that. I am not.